It's time for Highlands basketball. Tonight from Highlands High School, the Highlands Golden Rams against the Freeport Yellow Jackets in a big Section 1 matchup. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is almost Christian Tennelly. Christian Tennelly, how you doing, Christian?
Good, I'm very good.
All right.
Highlands coach, former Highlands coach.
Former Highlands player. Nice to see him. Of course, Rich McCure, the head coach at Freeport. Big game tonight, and with a lot of ramifications.
It's old home week for a lot of people. We're all fighting for that fourth spot, Mike. We talked about North Catholic, Deer Lakes, and Knock in the top three. But basically, Highlands and Freeport, we're in a four-team tournament with Valley, Burrell, us, and Freeport. And our next three games, Freeport, Valley, at Burrell. That's going to be the big one. But you can't talk about that one till you win these two. They're in the same situation. There's a fourth playoff spot at line. So not only is it a big rivalry game, big pride here tonight, but a lot on the line.
Oh, it is. Burrell right now in the catbird seat for that fourth spot, but the winner of tonight's game is going to be right back in it. And these teams look at each other, it's like looking in a mirror.
No doubt about it, Mike. Both young teams. Again, Freeport, they've had their struggles up and down, but again, they have a junior, Carson Canes, averaging about 16 points a game. Mike Graysick is a sophomore. They do have one senior out there, Dempsey Cowan. He brings some leadership to him. But you look at our team, too. We have all young guys. We had three guys score 20 points the other day. Pavlik, Ty Hall, LaCava. So we're coming, too. So it's going to be a very interesting night. Both young teams going at each other with a lot on the line.
Talked to Mike Foster the other day. He said, yeah, we're scoring, but the defense is slacking, and he wants to get that fixed. So that's something to look at here tonight. What are the keys?
Well, last two games, Highlands committed 25 turnovers. You got to clean that up. Also, I think foul shooting, the little things. And again, foul shooting, we're 16 for 21 against North Catholic. So that basically is a positive for us. I think it just comes down to who wants it bad enough in front of a home crowd. I think that's going to help.
All right, that'll wrap it up. It's a big one tonight. It's Freeport against Highlands. The Rams have beaten Freeport 14 straight times. Yellow Jackets are going to try to break that streak here tonight. Tip-off, starting lineups right after this. All right, we're time for the starting lineups. First, the Freeport Yellow Jackets. They are brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting, celebrating 45 years in business. To beautify and protect, call 724-224-2851.
They'll start number one, Danny King, a 6'1 sophomore. Number two, Bryson Pega, 5'10", also a sophomore.
Sophomore forward,
number 21, Michael Graysick, 6'2 sophomore. His dad, Pat, good friend of ours.
Yes, sir. Talked to him before the game. He says he calls him Michael, but everybody calls him Mike. So I said, I get that too.
15 is Carson Kane, 6-foot junior, leading scorer. His grandfather, Bob Heine, is one of my golf partners. So
how about that?
A lot of attachments here. And number 12, Dempsey Cowan, 5'8 senior. His dad was the quarterback here at Highlands at one time.
How about that? Boy, we're old home week, would you say?
They know each other really well, that's for sure. His dad, Pat Cowan, was good friends with number one for Highlands starting is Carmine LaCava, 6-foot junior.
It's very interesting when they come over and they shake hands with Christian Tennelly, one of the assistants. We saw him in the pregame. Coached him last year. Yeah, there's a lot of smiles going on there. It's really cool.
Number 3 is Ty Hall, 5'9 junior, averaging 13 a game. Number 33 is Braden Spearing, 5'11 junior, averaging 4 a game. 23 is Preston Foster, 6'2 junior, averaging 5 a game. And number 4, our big guy in the middle, 6'4 junior, Troy Pavlik, averaging 13 points a game. And Christian just had a smile for all of them. Mike.
Yes, and they had a smile back, too. It was pretty cool. Starting lineups have been brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting. With Braden and Daniel on board, the 5th generation of Timmons got you covered. We got a packed house in here tonight. These local rivalries, you can't beat them, and we got another one here for this game tonight. It's a big game. Freeport coming in 3-8, 1-3 in section. Highlands 1-9, 0-4 in section. If the Rams want to get back in the playoff hunt, this is a must-win game.
White out across the way, Mike, the student section, and it's elementary youth night, so we got everybody here
didn't
tonight.
Didn't get the whiteout memo. As the great Johnny Cash used to say, until things are better, I'm the man in black.
By the way, Pat Cowan and Glenn Mills were good friends. I met them 40 years ago.
Holy smokes. All right, Mark Holtzman, Bob Squires, and David Truff are the officials. The Rams win the tap, and LeCava missed the layup. It's out of bounds. It stays to Highlands. It's whistled by David Truff underneath the basket there. Quick start.
Talked to Mark Holtzman before the game, Mike. He made the call the other day to send the game in overtime against Deer Lakes. And I said, you had to make that call. He goes, he killed it.
Spearing jumper in the lane, drains it, 2-0 Highlands.
He goes, that's the only way I make that call.
That was a correct call.
Yes, it was. His arm was up well before the shot took off, too.
King got it over to the corner for Cowan. His three is missed. Rebound comes back to Freeport. And they go baseline, the shot won't go. Rebound by Graysick, it's loose, they battle, and a jump ball called by Bob Squires. Arrow belongs to Freeport. 33 seconds in, and the Rams leading it 2-0. Steve Belak up, shouting instructions down to our left. This is Cowan, looping feed in deep to Pega. Oh, LeCava did an overplay there.
Choked him.
Cowan, 3 down. Dempsey Cowan. And it's 3-2, Freeport.
Like we talked about them losing the game the other day to Burrell. Burrell had 16 threes in that game, 9 in the third quarter.
Insane.
And that Wash kid had
So they had 19 threes, 16 of them in the second half. Foster with an up and under move. Oh, what a move that was.
Looked like his brother Braden on that one, Mike.
Preston Foster makes it 4-3 Highlands. Now the Jackets against pressure. They get it forecourt right side. Kane's three up and around, no good. It's going to come back out, and it's going to be out of bounds. Highlands basketball.
Oh, they're going to give it to
Highlands. No one touched it.
Let's see if they might correct that one, Mike.
I thought they had it right the first time.
No, I don't think anybody from Freeport touched it.
No, I think it's Highlands ball. And then letting it go, if they would have touched it, the ball would have come back.
I'm not arguing.
No. Here's Belak. Right side to Hall. Three ball up, in and out, no good. Rebound soaring as Mike Graysick to pull it down. A minute and a half in, 4-3 Rams. Pega goes corner to Cowan. Now back out top to Graysick. Right side to Carson Kane. Between circles against Foster. Kane with a crossover move, got shut off down there by Foster. And a three by Cowan is down, he's hit 2. He's got all 6.
They're going to have to account for him, Mike. He's got the hot hand right now.
6-4 Yellow Jackets. Quickly forecourt. Boy, the pace of this one so far. Here's Belak out of the corner, in and out. Rebound, they're going to call it over the back call on Carmine LeCava. That'll be his first of the ball game.
I think that's a good call, Mike. He was over. I was going to bring pressure.
Here's Pega, and he's fouled in the backcourt. A reach in by Foster. Don't want to do that.
Too easy, yeah.
And Danny King right in front of us. Yellow Jackets dressed in their traveling blue uniform with the gold trim. Highlands in the home whites with the brown and gold. Cowan right side. Now baseline LeCava goes all the way in, got shut off, and a travel. Turnover Freeport at 5:38. Jackets lead at 6-4.
First turner of the game. And Freeport will bring the press now. Both teams full court pressure.
And they get it to Spearing. Hall was cutting to the goal, but he got it to Belak on his secondary move. Can't get it to finish.
Belak thought he was fouled there, Mike.
It's going to be Highlands ball. Rich McCura with a few words for Bob Squires, second-year coach.
Bob's a birthday boy next Saturday.
How about that? Tipped around. Freeport's got it. Here's Kane. Lead it ahead to King. Blocked by Belak. What's the call? Is it a foul or is it a basket? They're going to call goaltending?
No indication yet.
Now they're going to talk about it. Dave Truffa and Bob Squires having a discussion. I didn't think there was a foul, and I thought he got it on the way up.
I did too.
So let's see.
Is it a correctable error?
Now they're going to bring Mark Holtzman in.
Hit the board first!
You heard Christian Tonelli say hit the board first.
Yeah, whistle was blown. Now, what was the whistle about? That's the question. And I guess another question is it a correctable error?
Well, if they don't have a call.
But a whistle blew.
Now, Bob Squires explaining it to Mike Foster.
Inadvertent whistle.
Inadvertent whistle.
Yep.
He blew the whistle. Why? Because he got the board first.
He thought he had goaltending, which he didn't. The ball was on the way up outside the cylinder.
Did he give it to them? They got the tip.
They got the ball. White had the ball when he blew the whistle. That's why it's going back to White.
Okay, so you heard Dave Truffle with a good explanation for Richie McCura. I don't think he liked it, but it was he explained it. It was an inadvertent whistle. He thought he had goaltending. He didn't, and that was it. Now Hall had it blocked by Grayson. We noticed Grayson in the game here last year playing as a freshman. Now Freeport will get it. So there's no change in the arrow on that because Highlands had the ball when the whistle blew.
Right. Up and down action.
Here's Pega. Less than 5 to go, first quarter. We're off to a flying start. Pega carried it in, and now they're going to call a foul. And that'll be the third one on Highlands. And LeCave's got 2 already, and that's no good.
Not a lot of scoring, but a lot of action.
LeCave with 2 fouls, Foster with 1, and quickly Brady Selko's into the Highlands lineup, replacing LeCave early. And Carmine, one of those 3 guys that had 20 points on Tuesday.
Wide open.
Oh, they work it back outside, and there's a 3 by Carson Kane. They have 3 baskets, all from downtown, and it's 9-4.
Extending pressure.
Belak used a screen by Spearing, now got it out to Hall. Back to Belak right side.
Space is a problem there, Mike.
Belak again, boy, Freeport playing tough defense right now. The intensity in this game so far is very high. Foster, oh, that's an offensive foul.
And Preston has 2 fouls now too, Mike. Highlands plays a 6-man rotation. They got 2 guys with 2 fouls. Not good for the Golden Rams. They're going to have to back off.
No, it is not. And Freeport with a chance to stretch it here. They lead it 9-4. They're on a 6-0 run. All on 3-pointers. They're giving Highlands a taste of what Burrow gave them the other night. Cowan into the paint. Jumper up around, no good. Rebound Foster. Skies up to pull it down for Highlands. Quickly forecourt to Hall. Gave it back to Foster. Lets a 3 go. In and out. Rams are ice cold from the field, and we have a foul by Grayson.
Hand-to-hand combat down there, yep. Bodies went flying out.
Or was it a foul?
Yeah, and Dave Truffle's making the call, yep.
Yeah. It's on Cowan. Gave it to 12.
I thought it was 21, Mike.
21. Oh, I'm sorry.
Grayson, yeah.
I was dyslexic there.
Momentary dyslexia.
Selko left side. Out to Hall. He's open. Here it comes. Short. You can see the Rams are off. And the way Freeport's shooting it, you don't want to let them get going. Bryson Pega. And Kane thought about it. Now he's going to take a 2. Missed it. Rebound Belak. Belak drives it down and got it back to Hall. Ty drives in all the way home. Lays it up. Missed it. Rebound King.
Lots of contact. They have numbers.
Kings 1 on 3. Kicked it over, and 3 is down by Carson Kane. They've got 4 baskets, all from downtown. Rich McCura wants timeout. It's 12-4 Freeport.
They've come out firing, Mike. Wireless is your largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Our stores offer a competitive price on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Now, blazing fast, reliable internet is available in your area with Verizon 5G Home. With a simple, no-hassle setup, you can install it yourself. No messy wires, no annual contracts. Call 724-226-4590 today to learn how you can get Netflix and Max or the Xbox bundle absolutely free when you select Verizon Home Internet plans. Or visit a Wire Zone headquarters in the Toronto Heights, at the Walmart Plaza, or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Wow. They are hot.
Great start for the Yellow Jackets, and They lead it 12-4.
They're going to lead Preston Foster with 2 fouls. They bring Cole Schaefer in now.
Here's Selko. Corner to Spearing, now back out to Pavlik. Thought about it, didn't. Again, Pavlik's 3 is down, nothing but nylon. It's 12-7. You wonder if the Freeport timeout might have given Highlands a chance to calm down.
Highlands playing straight man-to-man.
Driving all the way in is Pega. And that's going to be on the floor, but I think that's number 5. That's on Selko, also number 5.
Yep, but they'll be going to the foul line, Mike, with 2:40 to go here in the first quarter.
They will be. If you're planning a vacation or just looking for someone to keep an eye on your pet for the day, then look no further than Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort. By the way, the bookers like the way we do this. So
Got the
Pittsburgh Paws is located just a half mile off Route 28 in Fawn Township with plenty of room to run in a beautiful country setting. Pittsburgh Paws is family owned and the owner lives on site. They offer dog and cat boarding, a self-serve dog wash, and doggy daycare. Doggy daycare allows dogs to play together in a supervised, high-security, indoor-outdoor play yard. Your pup will be assessed for temperament and play style and placed in a perfect group. Call Pittsburgh Paws today, 724-888-PAWS, or check them out at pittsburghpaws.com. Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort, Pittsburgh's premier family-owned and operated pet care facility. Bryson Pega made 1, and then the Rams turned it over.
1 out of 2, and again, Carmen LaCava had that ball just go off his foot. He was looking up to see where to pass to, and his foot got in the way, Mike. Bookers are here tonight with elementary night. Jason's helping out with our elementary program.
From way downtown, it came right back to Kane. Now left side, and another 3 is off the back rim by Gavin Tola, but Freeport with another offensive rebound.
Jason Booker, Chris Catoni, our old kicker, also helping out. Elementary players, 120 kids in it, Mike.
Now a little runner by Pega's missed. A 4th try is missed. Finally, Pavlik has it. 3 offensive rebounds, and they came up empty. 2-on-1. But Spearing's waiting for help, and he threw it away. A lot of indecision there, and now we're going to get a reach in on Pavlik, and the Rams are getting in big trouble, foul trouble now.
Yeah, Mike, you can't turn back into the pressure. Braden a couple times has had a chance to take the ball to the hoop, and he brings it back to the pressure. Not going to beat the press that way.
First one on Pavlik, and this will send Bryson Pega to the line. Ooh, Grazer. Sean Sellinger comes in, number 5. And Preston Foster comes back in to replace Spearing.
Sellinger's a senior at 6'1".
Second one by Pega's in and out, no good. Rebound Pavlik. He's done a yeoman's job on the board so far. Rams only down 6, as bad as it's gone. Foster got shut off by a double team, got it over to Schaefer. Now Selko got a man in the air, kicked it back out to LaCava, and he'll reset things. 1:38 left first quarter.
Freeport's been very aggressive here in the first quarter.
Pavlik to Foster. Now reversing it to Selko, right side LaCava. LaCava and Hall, neither have scored yet. LaCava 15, in and out, rebound Freeport again. This is Danny King on the weak side.
Every shot's been contested so far, Mike.
Here's Pega. Dribbled it off the leg, and that went off Foster's leg, and Pega got it back. Pega goes up around, no good. Rebound Schaefer. It's lost, it's tipped, it's Highlands ball.
Ty Hall back into the lineup, got to get him going. He had 20 the other day also, yet to hit the score sheet. 1:03 to go in the first quarter. Here comes more Freeport pressure.
Goal. Hall got up there to pull it down. Now LaCava will reset things. Selko. LaCava right side. Got a man in the air, kicked it back out. Uh-oh. But Hall got it. Now Selko.
Again, spacing, Mike. Can't have 2 guys in the same spot.
LaCava again, which is hard to get a shot up right now. Foster, corner LaCava. He's going to let a 3 go. It's short and rebounded by the Yellow Jackets.
Head of the pack is Kane. Nobody back there with him, Mike.
And he puts it up and no. Well, now they've gone, Hall was fouled.
Yep.
Twice. They got the second time. That's only the second team foul against Freeport. Highlands won't shoot. They'll get the ball with 19 seconds.
Freeport looks like they're playing like a matchup zone. They're very aggressive in it. And they're pressuring every time they get a chance, even on a dead ball.
Here's Pavlik now. Selko forecourt. Back to Pavlik. 10 seconds. Rams have to be aware of the clock right now. 8 seconds. Pavlik going to go all the way in. And a charge? What's it called? Nope.
On a block.
It's on Danny King. And again, with fouls to give in the quarter.
Troy should be shooting 2 here.
Hanky said it was on the floor, Dan.
2 shots.
Nope, he's shooting 2. Good.
Now, are you someone you know needed physical or occupational therapy? Consider Caring Therapist at Phoenix Physical Therapy in Trent Heights. Zach Bartolota, the staff specializes in personal care, a couple of the most up-to-date techniques and equipment in physical and occupational therapy. Phoenix Physical Therapy is conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue in Trent Heights and Eden Park in St. Joe's High School. They have flexible hours for your convenience, except most insurance, including UPMC. Give them a call today at 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment.
Troy Pavlik made them both. He's on a streak at the line now. It's 13-9, 2 seconds. Pavlik's got it, and that's going to run the quarter out, and the Rams have the arrow. So as bad as things got, with a 12-4 Freeport lead, the Rams have cut it to 13-9 after 1, so better, certainly.
We said what an important game this was for the Golden Rams tonight. Again, Burrow's playing Valley tonight. That's the one we have to watch to see what Burrow does. Deer Lakes is at Derry, and North Catholic is at Knox. So, again, big game.
Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999, and it didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippe's offers award-winning burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course pizza. Not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie. Made with their special super secret recipe and named in honor of the Birdville section of Harrison where Philippe's is located. The kitchen's open after the game, so stop by and say hi or call 724-226-3505 for takeout. It's the place for Ram fans meet and greet. Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights.
Like we talk about the 3 games coming up for Highlands, again, they're going to be playing at Valley and at Burrell. Freeport, they have to go to Knox, Deer Lakes, and at North Catholic, so they got a tough 3 coming up for them.
Big trip for Highlands now. Here's LaCava. Out to Hall. He's open, wide open. Hall's 3 is banking! Late night banking hours in Harrison Township for Ty Hall.
And like these teams know each other so well, Christian Tonelli called the play out before we...
Oh, of course. Now a long 3 by Cowens off the front iron. Now they've gone ice cold. No, I guess not. Kane got the rebound. That's the first 2-pointer for Freeport tonight. It's 15-12.
They have 8. That was the old elevator play, Mike. You bring Ty up the middle, you get double screen. Watch him call it.
Pavlik's 3.
He tried
Look like he tried it too. Spearing had it, lost it.
No out of bounds.
Fought away by Pega.
2-on-1. Preston has to watch.
King missed it, and Foster's out of bounds.
Yep.
The ball hit him. He was standing out of bounds. At least it wasn't a foul.
Yeah, he didn't pick up a 3rd foul. I was afraid of that. They were out 2-on-1.
And I think Mike Foster and Steve Pavlik are thinking we can't afford to leave our best player, on the bench at this point. And when the game's in the balance. Rebound to LaCava. He drives. He lays. And it's Freeport ball as Hall knocked it out. I don't know. Was Carmine looking for a foul or he just missed it?
I think what happened, he had Hall running interference for him, and he expected some contact and didn't get it.
Freeport with the ball, up 3.
And could have cut it to 1 there.
Cowan again. Didn't take it. Goes inside for King. Now back out to the corner. Tola's 3 is no good, and they're spearing. Pulling it down for Highlands. Ahead to Pavlik. Pavlik takes it to the hole, lost it. Rams turn it over again, and here come the Yellow Jackets back the other way. Pega all the way home, scores.
Very, very impressive drive that time by Pega. Turnovers by 5-1.
17-12, very sloppy. Here's Hall. Loops it over to Pavlik in the corner. Got a man in the air, drives to the basket. Nope, they called nothing. It's probably for Highlands' benefit, actually. Here's Cowan.
Pega thinks so as he gets up and tries to collect himself.
And here is Pega. Rams have cut it to 1, but Freeport scored the last 4. Now open for 3 is missed. And Spearing again with another rebound for Highlands.
Carson Kane missed that one.
Foster climbs the ladder to get it. Back out to LeCava. But they're not letting them drive to the basket, that is for sure. They are cutting off those lanes inside. And another turnover for Highlands, and here come the Jackets. 2 on none, and Hall blocked it.
He blocked
Man, I thought he got all ball.
Yeah.
Mark Holtzman with the call.
He waited to let him get past as they block it from behind, but they called the foul on Hall.
So at the line will be Carson Kane. He will shoot a pair at 5:29. Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. You may not think you need life insurance when you're young, but that's the best time to get it. The right policy can help you pay expenses, grow wealth, and save you money by locking in rates early. Joe and Joe always know. 724-224-8908, 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
Kane makes both of them, gives him 10 points. He leads all scorers, and more importantly, Freeport has a 7-point lead.
And Freeport on a 6-0 run after Highlands had cut it to 1. Hall all the way in.
No foul.
Nothing called, and Freeport's ball again. Pega. Blocked by Foster, and Foster clears it. Now Pega's all over him, but Rams have a break now. Here comes Hall. Now to Spearing. Spearing goes in with a little jumper. It won't go. Rebound Freeport again. We're traveling, isn't he? It's loose. Oh, there you go. There's LeCava going for it. That's what you want to see. Hall for 3. Where's the call?
He fell down too.
I guess. Here's Cowan.
They're letting him play, Mike.
19, sometimes, and sometimes they're not. Pega, 3 ball off the rim. Rebound LeCava. Mike Foster wants him to settle down.
Down 7.
LeCava all the way in, off the glass, no. And Freeport doing a great job on the defensive glass. The Rams aren't getting any second chances. 19-12, that's Cowan. That's his spot over there, but
battle for it that time. Kane ripped it out of Spearing's hand.
Yes, sir.
7th turnover.
Tola threw it into a crowd, and the Rams have it 2-on-1. Here's Hall all the way in. Can't get it. Pavlik will.
Whoa. That's
First
a long drought.
Basket for Pavlik since the first quarter. He's got 7, and it's 19-14. Tola worked it over to Kane. Oh, Kane got an open lane and walked right down the middle and put it in.
And Foster with 2 fouls had to let him go, Mike. He doesn't.
21-14. It's a 7-point game. LeCava around the screen, but the screener stole it. That's Pega. He drives, lays, and scores, and it's 23-14. And a timeout for Highlands as a 9-point Yellow Jacket lead is their biggest of the game.
Mike, we said in the pregame, turnovers and already 8 for the Golden Rams. It's killing them. Well, winter's here. Freezing out there. There's no better time to stop at Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment, your family-owned operated choice for the tires in the AK Valley. Highland Tires offers one of the largest and most complete inventory of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area. And if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. At Highland Tire, you are the #1 priority. Stop in today and see why Highland fans choose us for tires, auto repairs, and oil change. Visit HighlandTire.com or call them and try them at 724-224-9222. In Detroit Heights, 724-224-7900, or at Highland Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price since 1961. They deliver.
Yeah, the Rams had cut it to 1. It got it to 13-12. And Freeport has gone 10-2 since then and has stretched it out to their biggest lead of the night, 9 points.
The Golden Rams have to get to work here. Can't let this one get away from too early. That's been the problem Most of the year, Mike been chasing.
And it's been runs, and Freeport's on one right now, and they need to cut it off.
We saw yesterday Freeport girls had a 20-0 run put on by the Highlands girls. Let's see if the boys can get a little run going here.
Carmine LaCava now swung it inside, but 3 blue shirts there, and Foster kicked it back out. The defense played by Freeport tonight has been impressive. Foster, Spearing right side. Now Belak's going to let a 3 go. It's short. Rebound tipped by Spearing, and Belak tried to save it, but it'll be Freeport. Nope, said Freeport knocked it out. Nope, it's Freeport ball. He was just pointing where they're going to bring it in.
To me, it looks like we call it a point defense, Mike. It's kind of a matchup zone, and they're pointing out where the ball is, and they're sending guys to it. Highlands doubling the ball now.
Now they work it inside to Graysick, and he put it in. Graysick's first basket of the night. And it is 25-14 all of a sudden. Belak out to Foster. He's going to let a 3 go. That's nothing but nylon. P.D. Foster from deep. His 5th point of the night. 25-17. Now the Rams need a stop. Less than 2 to go, first half. Ball's tipped and stolen by Selka. Out to LaCava. Another big trip for Highlands here, trying to get back in this thing. They climbed the mountain once, they're going to have to do it again.
See the pointing, Mike?
Yes, I see it.
And those are on the wall.
Oh, LaCava. Oh, it's got a lid on it. My goodness. Rebound Yellow Jackets, Gavin Tola. Out to Graysick. Oh, he nearly left behind him. And Tola's going to dribble it out center circle. 24 is C.J. Walker.
They've got 8 deep so far.
Graysick turnaround jumper off the front iron. Rebound Belak. Rams want to push it. Belak drives all the way in, scores! And draws the foul. They're going to call a charge? Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. No basket. Troy gets his 2nd. And again, excellent defense that time by Freeport, Mike. They were waiting for him.
Yes, they were.
Think they might hold here.
Using the arm there, but
yeah, the old arm bar.
Came to King. Ball's tipped out of bounds. 57 seconds left of the half. Bryson Pega's coming in, and Gavin Tola will sit down. Cole Schaefer in for Highlands. Now they want to be careful.
Yep.
Ty Hall comes in. Preston Foster sits. So does Brady Selko.
3 stars with 2 fouls.
Not Selko. He sent LaCava down.
That was,
yeah.
All have 2 fouls. Into Graysick, turns it over.
Oh, now they throw it behind Selko, but Brady does a nice job of controlling it. Belak along the baseline. Really a follow-away jumper, no good, and the rebound pulled out of there by Sellinger.
That's all they're getting, Mike.
Now King. Back out top, and the jumper is missed by Sellinger. Rebound loose, it comes to Belak. Belak drives, lays, and scores.
Finally. He's got 9.
You made a point there that follow-away's all they're getting. Yeah, they're not moving the ball very well, that's why.
Give Freeport's defense credit for that one.
I will, but they're also not moving the ball very well. And that's the way to beat good defense is how. You got to move the ball. Travel?
Yep.
No, offensive foul. They're going to get Pega? They are. Pega with the arm, I guess.
Yep,
so nobody's shooting here. There's 10 seconds to go. It's 25-19. Boy, if the Rams can get a basket here and cut it to 4 at the break.
That'd be a big bucket.
Who'd have thunk that one, huh?
Hey, CJ, right now, nothing. Be up. No, like right now. Look, baseline all the way down.
The arrow belongs to Freeport, by the way, so they'll get the ball coming out of the break. They lead it by 6. Rams have been down as many as 11. 3 seconds, too. You got to be aware of the clock. Belak's 3 is not where they're close. And that's the end of the first half here at Highlands with the score. Freeport 25 and Highlands 19. Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates is dedicated to serving great La Primo espresso coffee and hand-dip small batch candy using the finest Belgian dark and milk chocolates. Born out of love for great chocolate, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to the community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Come experience a one-of-a-kind coffee and chocolate experience at their 2 convenient locations, as the Dean said, the home office, 206 Corbett Street in Trentham, or 1705 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights. That's the Heights Plaza. Open weekdays till 5 and weekends until 3. Check them out on their website, harvestmoonc2.com. Drink coffee, eat chocolate, be kind. Halftime at Highlands. Freeport 25, Highlands 19. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. All right, we're back at halftime with the Freeport Yellow Jackets leading Highlands 25-19. Halftime stats brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness Center in Trentham. Call 724-681-8626 to let Gary Negley help you reach all of your fitness goals.
Been a crazy first half, Mike. Lots of fouls, lots of turnovers. Not much scoring, though. Troy Biak leads the Golden Rams at 9. Preston Foster has 5. Ty Hall has 3. Braden Spearing has 2. That's a 19 for Highlands. 25 for Freeport has come from Bryson Pega with 5. Carson Kane with 12. Dempsey Collin with 6. And Mike Graysick with 2.
Halftime stats brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness. 222 East 4th Avenue in Trentham. Check them out today at greatnessathletics.com. Freeport's had 2 pretty sizable leads in this game, and Highlands has tried to fight back each time. But Freeport's defense has been tremendous. We talked about Highlands, who had their highest output in a game this year against North Catholic, scoring 71 points. They only have 19 points at the break, which isn't going to cut it. Also, that game against North Catholic, they allowed 92 points on Tuesday night. That's the most points they've given up in a game since 2011.
And this defense for Freeport has been confusing. And now let's talk about the Bouchers. They've been a staple in the Trentham Heights community for over 70 years. Uniquely qualified to help you choose home and auto insurance that protects what matters most to your family. Bouchers are independent agents. In addition to nationwide, they're working with all the leading companies in the industry like Progressive, Travelers, Penn National, National General to find new and better ways to save you on home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent insurance agent, John and Nick Boucher, at 724-224-4300 and choose the coverage rate for you and your family. And always, they're open on Saturdays for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with Boucher Agency on your side.
Freeport will get the ball to start the second half. They lead it by 6, 25-19.
And Mike, Kate Kreitza and Jaden Razak are beside me here tonight, and they're doing a great job scoring for Freeport. I asked them before the game who was going to win. They said they didn't know. I said, they're as smart as we are. So far, they like the results, all right?
Yeah, they're the official book.
We're doing the wave, Mike. Look.
Yes, they are. They're the official book. And then their stats guy down at the end of the bench, some guy named Meaner. Where did he go?
Steve Meaner, yep.
Steve Meaner.
I said blue makes him look slim.
Steve does look great. So does Amy. It's great seeing both of them again.
All right, here we go.
Steve likes that blue. He likes that Hawaii blue that the Detroit Lions wear. That's his thing.
Oh, slip.
It's travel. It's a turnover. We'll take it.
Either way.
Is that not
6-1 for Freeport?
Is that not a travel?
Yeah, sure was. Yep. Steve is a season ticket holder for the Detroit Lions. He's all excited.
That's a family deal. It was passed down generation to generation.
Hall
can't get it to go.
Like these are point-blank laps.
Yes, they are.
That's been at least 4
I will say
say
Graysick was right there, but you got to make these.
And he had the angle.
This is Carson Kane. Freeport came out hot. They made 4 3-pointers in the first quarter. Haven't made any sense. But that was
the guy who got him started right there.
Yeah, Dempsey.
They love the arm ball.
Here's Kane. Reverses it to Pega. Pega's going to drive in. Got shut off by Foster. Again, Foster, 2 fouls. Oh, good block by
Yeah, they're going to say it went
Pavlik,
off
and they're going to say it went off of Mike Graysick out of bounds.
7th turnover.
Hey, if we gotta beat the refs too, we will.
And Freeport's pressure is giving Highlands trouble tonight. They've committed 9 turnovers against it. In the middle of Foster, that's where they want to be.
And they're Spearing for 3. It's nothing but nylon. Braden Spearing. Sometimes he just needs that little nudge to shoot it. And he does that time. And he's got 5, and the Rams have cut it to 3.
Ball just rips it out of his hand.
Third quarter was the downfall of Freeport the other night against Burrell. Burrell outscored him in the third quarter, 33-10. Foster off the glass.
That's 2 like that for Foster tonight.
Again, I repeat, 33-10. Burrell outscored him. It's a 1-point game now.
That brings the crowd right back into it, Mike.
Highlands 5-0 to start the second half. And Cowan's going to let it fly, in and out. Rebound, Pavlik. You got to have double figures already. 2-on-1 again, but Foster's going to wait for help, and he gets it to Lekeva. Now Pavlik, 3-ball, it's off. We had a good shot of that one from here.
Did you say Burrell scored 33 against them?
33-10 in the third quarter.
Wow. I know they hit like 9 3-pointers.
50-22 in the second half. 16 threes in the second half, Burrell hit. So the third quarter is what killed them the other night, and Highlands is trying to take advantage of that same type of thing right now.
Quick 5-0 run by the Golden Rams here.
Pega all the way home, scores. Great job, Bryson Pega. He's got 7. It's 27-24.
Looks like he's done that before.
Once or twice.
Yep. Pega's a sophomore, right? But he's a pretty strong kid.
Lekeva goes all the way in, put it up, missed it, and a charge. Lekeva gets called for another one. That's his third. That's not a good call.
Looked like a lot of movement.
He was sliding.
Yeah. So Lekeva has to go to the bench. He has not scored yet today either, Mike.
Pega kicked it back out. Kane in and out. Oh, look at Foster.
Grabbed the net there, Mike.
Foster back the other way, but he double teamed. He works it out to Pavlik. Pavlik had a block by Grayson.
Great job by Grayson that time.
Pega ahead of the pack, but he forgot one thing, the basketball. And Foster took it off him, and what's the call? They're going to call a foul.
Oh, don't tell him.
They are.
They are. Foster picks up his third. There's 5:01 to go. Highlands in foul trouble here. Lekeva with 3 fouls. Foster with 3 fouls. Foster's trying to tell the ref it was all ball. Mark Holtzman.
5 seconds. No, they got it in, and there's Danny King, his first basket of the game.
Playing that darn man-to-man underneath your own basket.
29-24. Spearing. Now to Pavlik.
Carson, go!
I think the Freeport coaches know the Highlands players better than you know their own.
Yeah, Mike, they call them by name, and they're telling who's
going to shoot and who's not. And it's Selko in and out. Rebound, Danny King. Inside to Pega. Turnaround jumper, down. Bryson Pega's got 4 here in the third quarter, and all of a sudden it's a 7-point game again. Pavlik put it up and in with a crazy maneuver in the lane.
He's got 11. Highlands cut it down to 1. Wide open is Grayson.
Missed the shot, rebound Pavlik. And again, as you mentioned, the Rams have got a total of 3 points from Ty Hall and Carmine Lekeva. That's not going to cut it from those two guys. Pavlik again, put it up and under move. He's trying to do it all himself. It's 31-28. Lead it ahead, and there's Danny King again.
He's leaking out, Mike. They got to account for it. We call it the deepest deep. You have to make sure you have everybody back.
33-28. Pavlik for 3 off the front rim. Rebound Freeport Grayson. Now right side to Kane with a 3. It's no good. Kane got it back. Double team. Oh, and Spearing took it off. Great job by he and Schaefer. Ahead to Hall.
Both teams now with 9 turnovers.
Selko goes in. Threw a wild one up there. Tipped by Schaefer. No good. Rebound Freeport. Pega the other way. Pega turnaround jumper. Front iron. Pavlik's got it. 5-point lead, and we got a cheap foul on Freeport from behind. They're going to get Pega.
Pega gets his third.
3:01 to go third quarter. 33-28. Freeport in the lead.
Sean Sellinger going to come in for Freeport.
The Rams
are going to take a rest.
Rams led it 4-3. They have not caught up since. Freeport's had the lead ever since.
And every time they get that little spurt, Freeport answers.
Freeport went ahead 6-4, and they've led ever since. LeCava right side to Hall. Now corner to Pavlik. Back out to LeCava. And Hall from the corner. 3 off the front rim, no good. Rebound Freeport right into the lap of Sean Sellinger. Tola. Now Kane. Back to Tola. Tola with a spin, turnaround, 360, no good. Rebound King, up, no. Rebound Pavlik. Pavlik's got to have a dozen. Lead it ahead to Hall. Hall drives, lays, and scores.
Both teams are leaking out, Mike, and they're not accounting for them, making easy baskets.
33-30. Tola almost dribbled it off his full. Boy, looked like he walked.
Yep.
Kick it back. Kane, 3-ball, no. Pavlik again.
And Hall's out and running.
And steal by Freeport back. Gavin Tola around Pavlik and threw it right to Foster.
10 turnovers each, Mike.
Back and forth they go.
Frenetic pace here.
Pavlik steps back. His 3 is down. We're tied at 33.
A long road back. Now they got to get a stop on defense, Mike.
16 for Troy Pavlik. Tola. Kane.
Oh,
and a blocking
Troy's gonna
foul.
get his third foul. 3 fouls on Pavlik, 3 fouls on LeCava, 3 fouls on Foster. 1:25 to go in the third. It's a big one, Mike.
Here's Kane. Gets it back. Put it on the floor. Kicked it back outside for Walker. Now a 3 from the corner by Kane is no good, but Walker, they let him do it, but Pavlik blocked it. Freeport got it back. Shot is no good, rebound Foster.
Foster battles out of there with him, Mike. One thing Freeport does, they attack the ball after you get it.
Foster scores, and the Rams have the lead.
Great comeback by the Golden Rams with 1 minute to go here in the third. Now they can't foul.
Oh, blocked by Ty Hall. 50 seconds left in the quarter.
Highland's going to be patient, Mike. Smart idea to take some time off the clock here.
They have the ball. They have the ball and the arrow. 39 seconds left of the quarter. This quarter's gone with no stoppages. There have been no free throws and no timeouts.
Been frenetic.
Troy Pavlik at 25 seconds. The Rams lead by 2. Not quite the 33-point third quarter Burrow had on Tuesday night against Freeport, but the Rams will take it. There is LeCava all the way home. There is a lid on it for Carmine tonight. Rebound Freeport. Boy, Pavlik got so lucky. That was a walk. They're going to call a charge, even better. Freeport coaches beside themselves.
They're going to call offensive foul on Danny King. 2.9 to go.
That's lots of time. Highlands with the ball and the arrow. Rich McCura with a few thousand words for Bob Squires. Here comes Pavlik. He's going to let it go. He got it! Hit it from three-quarter court. Troy Pavlik.
Up too, buddy. He lined that shot up.
Bombs away in Natrona Heights, PA.
Can you believe that? He lined it up too, and he let it rip. The Golden Rams jump out in front, 38-33. Boom goes the dynamite.
Unbelievable. Time for trivia.
Whoa.
Brought to you by Unflooded. If your home or business has ever been damaged by water or mold, you know how stressful that can be. Our friends at Unflooded specialize only in water, sewage, and mold removal, and they're here to help. From a broken pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. Unflooded provides top-notch mold remediation services, addressing mold from water damage promptly and effectively. Their advanced techniques ensure your property is restored to its pre-damage condition. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara anytime, 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water removal in the AK Valley. I saw Brennan Mara here earlier, too, by the way.
Mike, we had 19 points at the half. We had 19 in that quarter alone, holding Freeport 8. Let me say it again. Boom goes the dynamite. Trivia, Mike.
Yes, let's go.
2017, we won a section championship, followed that up in 2018 by another one. Back-to-back section champs. Who do we clinch that section championship in 2018 against? 2017-18.
They did win 4 in a row.
That was 18-19. Was back.
They did one was against Gateway.
Right, that was the 18-19. You're right.
Okay.
Who was the 17-18?
Was that against Freeport?
Nope.
No.
It was a section game. It was deep in the bowels of Westmoreland County.
How about Yock?
How about Derry? Let's get back to the game.
All right, how about Derry? Okay.
Johnny Christ had 20. This game's too good. All right, Golden Rams up 5.
Pavlik with the ball. Right side, LaCava. LaCava goes all the way in. He goes from the right side this time. That was the difference.
The lid is off for Carmine.
He needed to go from the right side, not the left side, and all of a sudden it's 40-33. Now King. Goes corner to Tola.
Jump ball.
There is a jump ball. It's going to be Freeport ball, though, so the arrow gets switched around. That's still a win for Highlands if you get a jump ball on defense.
Cowan, Pega, and Graysick return to the lineup for Freeport. And they're down 7. This time, Mike, they're in the zone. There you go.
And Gavin Tola gets the back. Ooh, swung it back to Pega for 3, in and out. Rebound, Brady Selko.
How about Brady getting up there amongst the tall trees?
Carmine LaCava. Rams by 7 all of a sudden.
That point defense, Mike, you're going to have to come out and play man now, down 7.
7 minutes to go. This is very similar to where we were last Friday night here against Deer Lakes, but the Rams weren't leading by 7 at any point. Hall in the paint. Oh, they tried to go back to Selko, different pages together. Turnover Highlands.
Well, 11 turnovers each, Mike. We said that was going to be a part of the picture. Others foul shooting, Mike. We've only taken 2 foul shots tonight. They've only taken 4. They're letting them play.
Here's Pega. Tola against Selko, where Brady had a big rebound the last time down.
Kickball.
Stiff pick from Graysick that time. Could feel that one all the way over here.
Speaking of kicking, what's our football score?
Still 7-0 Buckeyes. 12 minutes left first half. Not that I'm paying any attention.
Dempsey and Cowan in inbound. I could do some play-by-play. There's the zone, Mike.
There it is. And here's Graysick. Turnaround jumper. He's blocked by Foster, and Foster's going to pick up his 4th.
Graysick was taking that shot no matter what.
So Foster picks up his 4th, and here's where the foul trouble is going to be.
Do you take him out, Mike?
At 6:32, I think maybe for a little while.
Yep.
Braden Spearing is at the table. I think that's what's about to happen. Rams lead by 7.
Especially with the 7-point lead.
Graysick missed the first. Highlands has only made attempted 2 foul shots in this game, and those were both by Pavlik, and he made them both.
Yep.
Each team's only used 1 timeout, so they have 4 left. Graysick missed both of them, and it's rebounded
Just threw it away,
by Spearing for a moment, and it went off of Freeport out of bounds. Spearing got a hand on it and knocked it off of Pega, and it's Highlands basketball at 6:28. So Foster does sit down as Spearing's in for him. It's Pavlik, LaCava, Selko, Hall, and Spearing.
Kane is really riding Pavlik.
Ball pressure, Dempsey.
Here's LeCave out top.
Gotta get up.
And one thing they can't do, we saw this against Deer Lakes, they got to keep going. They can't try to take the time off. Oh, Hall just had it hanging up there on top of the rim. It wouldn't go.
Yeah. We've had to miss 5 layups tonight.
At least. Carson Kane.
What a shot by Pavlik to close on the quarter, Mike. That wasn't a fling. He lined that one up.
Here's Cowan. Gave the dribble up.
3
Needs
seconds.
some help. 3 seconds, 5 seconds. Kane's 3 is no good. Rebound, Pavlik, and Freeport's gone ice cold. They haven't scored since the 8th grade picnic.
19-8 in the third quarter.
Here is Pavlik. Looping it to Spearing in the corner. Back to LeCave, 5.5 to go. The Rams up 7, and a foul by Bryson Pega. That'll be the first on Freeport.
He picks up his 4th, Mike. So Highlands has 2 players in foul trouble. They've got Pega with 4 fouls.
Selko. It's all right. And
Yep,
good heads up
yep.
play by Troy there. Knowing the situation, knowing he can go back to get it. Pavlik has a chance. Goes in. Up off the glass and good. He's taking it over.
He's got 22. He's having himself a night here. Uh-oh. Going to call Dempsey Cowan with
All
the
right.
offensive foul.
I have 21 for Troy, by the way.
Rich McCura calls timeout. They have 21
okay.
on the board. We'll get it straight.
Don't you hate it when you have a vision to improve your home and no one to help you achieve it, or find a contractor and the work they deliver is unsatisfactory? Well, you can put those concerns aside and make your call to your neighbor, Beanie Home Renovations. We saw Jameson visited with him at halftime. With over 25 years experience, we deliver excellent results with every project we undertake. Twice recognized as best of the best by the Trib, Beanie's team is skilled, professional, and respectful to their clients. From kitchens and bathrooms to foundations and roofing, Beanie works diligently to embrace the vision of every client. Call 724-351-3172 to set up a free estimate, or visit BeanieHomeRenovations.com. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy.
By the way, Mike, big win on Tuesday night for Upper St. Clair. They beat Imani Christian 74-32. Imani Christian was #1 in 6A, and they lose by 42
Whoa.
to Upper St. Clair. That's a beatdown.
I should say. So here are the Rams with the ball. They have a 9-point lead.
Crazy, huh?
It might be their biggest lead of the year.
I think you're right.
Spearing. Again, they haven't won in a while.
Danny!
LeCava dribbles in. Oh, he got through and he scores! No one stopped the ball. That's always what you say. 44-33.
He went for the force.
Freeport still donut here in the fourth quarter. Rams by 11. Corner to King. Loop it inside, and they
Nice
get it back to
pass.
Tola, and he lays it in. They finally break it. Gavin Tola's first basket of the night, and it's 44-35.
Look at to the rack.
Oh, jeez, it won't go, but Troy will get to shoot a couple at 4:12 to go. Pavlik 2 for 2 from the line. He's taken the only 2 foul shots Highlands has tonight. 16 for 21 the other night, is that what it
Yes.
was at North Catholic?
Yep.
And Pavlik's on a little bit of a roll his own self. What a game he's had tonight.
Carson Kane gets his first foul. And the announcer's jinx.
No such thing. He'll get another. Troy Pavlik, career high, set the other night with 20.
And you have him for 21 tonight.
He is blown by that now, yes.
Troy.
Missed them both, rebound Freeport. Well, that's the way you can let them back in it.
Yes, sir.
Rams are gonna have to make those down the stretch if they want to pull this off. Here's Tola.
Halfway through the fourth quarter. Highlands down by 8 at the half.
Oh,
now.
spin move by Pega. Oh, and a block
Oh.
by Pavlik, and they're gonna get him.
And
I
that's gonna be his
thought
fourth.
Brady was gonna get there first, but so Pavlik has 4.
Okay, Mike, you have the lead, you're in foul trouble, and you're turning the clock off. That's not a good
That's
recipe.
a bad combination.
Yep. And we go back to the Deer Lake game where we had 2 4-point leads with a minute to play. Deer Lakes came out with the overtime win. When that happens, Mike, I say they didn't win, you helped them win.
Right, exactly. So, Bryson Pega at the line. Now, Foster's been on the bench since he picked up his 4th foul. We'll see what they do with Pavlik. Pega makes the first. He's in double figures now. He's got 10. Second, Yellow Jacket, Carson Kane with 12.
Preston Foster going to check back in.
He's probably going to check in for, no, they're going to bring him in. They're going to let these guys go. Spearing will sit.
With the game Troy's having, I don't even take him out, Mike. He's got to play smart.
Right. Bryson Pega 2 for 2. C.J. Walker comes back in for Freeport, and Pega will sit down. He, of course, has 4 also as Rich McCura tries to go offense-defense. 44-37. LeCava's going all the way home. Lays it up, missed it. Rebound Freeport, and took no time off the clock.
LeCava thought he was fouled there.
Walker goes all the way baseline. Kicked it out to Kane. And Walker comes back for it. Out top for Sellinger.
2
Kane
Rams out there with 4 fouls. Still playing straight man.
King.
Ooh, he looked like he
Gave
lost
it up. Now right down the lane is Carson Kane with the lay-in. And Freeport scored 4 straight. It's 44-39. And Kane is called for the foul at midcourt. That'll be 4 on Freeport now.
16 now for Kane. Easily score for Freeport.
25.
5-point game.
Foster. Well, we had a hole wide open in the corner there. Didn't look that way. Pavlik going to try it now. Foster takes it back to tie. Clock winds to less than 3 minutes. 44 is not going to be enough. A 3 by Foster. Off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Hall's going to get caught from behind, I think.
I think you're right, Mike. That's tie second. Team third.
Problem there was that when the ball went up, everybody kind of just stood around. There was a loose ball there to be had. .249 remaining. Highlands 44, Freeport 39. And again, you've got Pavlik and Foster out there, both with 4 fouls. Now Foster's down now. Spearing's back in.
Trying to go offense, defense here.
Put it inside, and Selko's got it. Rams need a timeout, and they get it.
I think that's a good call, Mike. Get a chance to talk about B&J Sports. They've been outfitting our local teams and great sports fans in the AK Valley for more than 6 decades. Look no further than B&J Sports for all your sporting good needs. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. From customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies and plaques, or any kind of sports equipment. Just can't beat the service of B&J Sports. B&J Sports located at 1605 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Or give them a call at 724-226-2762. There's something to be said about longevity. 6 decades says it all at B&J Sports.
So Highlands has the lead. They fought back from an 11-point deficit. Freeport led it 25-14, and Highlands then scored the last 5 points of the first half, including the 3 by Hall and a couple of 2s by Pavlik and a 3 by Foster. And then Pavlik hit the big one at the end of the third quarter, the 3-quarter court shot that hit nothing but the bottom of the net.
And I'm telling you, Mike, he lined it up right in front of us.
He did.
It was not.
He was right in front of us, right where we do the pregame from. It's exactly where he shot it from. Unbelievable.
The PIAA.
And that's kind of the difference in the game right now, really. It's a 5-point game. Those 3 points are very important.
Pavlik gets to the Foster. Foster attacking.
Foster corner to Spearing. Spearing lost the handle. Hall almost stole it, but Freeport's got it at 2:20. And the spigot's been turned off at the Highlands end. Kane's 3 is down. Carson Kane.
He's got 19 now, and all of a sudden it's a 2-point game.
And when you haven't won in a while, these get hard. Spearing to Pavlik. Next foul will put Highlands in the bonus. And Pavlik's going to let it go. It's off the front rim. Rebound Freeport with less than 2 to go. They get a chance to tie it or take the lead. And from the corner, it's down by King, and Freeport's come all the way back. 45-44.
What a game.
A 12-0 Freeport run. Pavlik scores. They call nothing, and the Rams have the lead back.
24 now for Troy, and again, Highlands back and forth. Got to get a stop here. Everybody's on their feet on the student section side, and they're whiteout, Mike, and what a game here. Troy Pavlik has had a night.
He has 23 points. He's got 3 from downtown, 2 from the foul line, and 6 two-pointers. So he's led the way. We said the 3 guys had 20 the other night, and what made it interesting was how you're going to follow up with that. LaCava's got 4 and Hall's got 5, and Troy's basically done the work here tonight. And again, the Rams have had to navigate foul trouble too, which has made this very difficult, starting very early in the game. So with Carmine LaCava, Preston Foster, and Troy Pavlik.
And again, the coach is doing a good job taking their timeouts here, trying to get their troops organized. And got to give Freeport credit, Mike. They could have been down and out, but they've made a comeback.
Absolutely.
Here.
Highlands led it 44-33. And then Freeport went 12-0 to take the lead back. And then Highlands with the last basket by Pavlik, much to the chagrin of the Freeport bench. Now Freeport with it, 1:22 left. Another crazy one, just like we had last Friday night. Strap in.
Carson Crane inbounding in front of us. Gaines had the hot hand for Freeport. He's got 19.
Here's Pega. He also has 4 fouls against Ty Hall out top.
Got to get him accounted for.
Back out to Pega. Pega tries to take Selko to the basket, but Pavlik picked him up. Inside to Tola. Blocked by Foster. Now they work it inside. Graysick had it, lost it. Graysick gets it back. And Hall reached in.
Oh, that was the one that was not the foul.
Well, the good news is Ty Hall only picks up his 3rd. It's on the floor. Each team's committed 4. We go bonus the rest of the way out. 58 seconds left, regulation time.
Mike Graysick was fouled 4 times and not the 5th, Mike. And that's the one they called.
Well, from the Highlands standpoint, we'd much rather had it that way because the other people. Graysick, turnaround. They say it's all ball, but Freeport got it back. Put it up by Pagamish. Rebound Pavlik.
They're going to foul him.
Pavlik forecourt. Mike Foster asking for about 10 seconds to get a timeout, and they finally heard him. 43 seconds to go. This is very similar to last Friday in that there was a similar situation where Highlands had the lead and we called timeout and threw away the inbound.
Yeah, Mike, they can't do that here tonight. They try to cross court, they can't do that. But again, on the inbound play underneath the basket, Mike, playing man-to-man, they almost got burned again.
Right.
It's been a crazy, crazy 4th quarter here.
So Sean Sellinger's going to check back in for Freeport on the defensive end. They're probably going to sit Pega down again. He's got the 4 fouls, and they can't afford to lose him. And he's in with 11. Their leading scorer tonight is Carson Kane with 17.
So what do you think, Mike? Do they come out, do they foul, or?
Well, here's the thing. Pavlik made the first 2 he took, he missed the second 2. No one else has shot one, so everyone's cold. You're down here at the end of the, and again, those guys know the Highlands players better than the Highlands players know themselves, I think, at this point, and they know who to foul if they want to.
Well, let's go through our foul shooting percentages. LaCava 79%, Hall 72%. Then we drop off big time.
Yeah.
Sparing 33%, Foster 29%.
So let's see.
The guys who have
first thing is get the ball in. They do to Pavlik backcourt.
Here comes the double.
Here comes the double. He's in trouble.
10
and he
seconds.
quickly gets it across. Hall is there. He scores.
They did it tonight, Mike. Last week they walked away from that easy bucket. Tonight they took it.
48-45. Now Freeport wants time. 24.3 seconds to go. Highlands back to a 3-point lead after Freeport battled back from 11 points down to with a 12-0 run to take the lead themselves as this one goes back and forth.
We get to play my favorite game, Mike. Do you foul here? We're going to put them on the foul line with a 3-point lead.
It might be too early.
That's
24 seconds. I do it at the 10-second mark. I'll tell you what. I had this conversation with Rich Falter over the years so many times, and eventually I swayed him.
We won him
after he was not coaching any longer.
Right.
I mean, he told me it on the golf course once. He goes, you know what? Because so many things have to go wrong.
But if you do foul, so many things have to go right. They have to make the foul shot. You get the ball back with the lead. They have to foul you. They have to hope you miss. I'm fouling.
And you have to make sure, 100%, they're not shooting when you foul them.
And even then, though, Mike, they had to make 3 versus 1.
Right.
They're going to inbound right in front of us here.
You have to make sure. At 24 seconds, Dean, I think it's too early. I think once it gets down into single digits, then I think you do it.
Here we go. And again, who do you foul? A lot of guys have 4
Here's
fouls.
Graysick, 23 seconds.
You got a caught for Kane.
Tola.
Put that ball
Brady almost caught that one off of Pega.
Almost a walk.
More trouble, Graysick. Out top to Tola. 11 seconds.
11.
Now they're going to let it go. It's short. Here comes Selko. And Selko's fouled with 4 seconds to go. Oh, they played it beautifully. They really did. They got the shot from Kane, but the Rams got the rebound. What a job by Selko. 4.8 seconds to go. He just got to make one of these babies.
He's got 2 foul shots, and again,
3 for 5 on the year, so he's only been there 5 times all season.
60%. We didn't need 1, Brady. 1 will do. He'll get 2.
48-45. The Rams haven't won since the 29th of November.
Yep. We were 0 for December.
Off the rim, get another.
Not over
now,
yet. Hey,
and if you miss this one, the minute they get it across half court, you must foul. And that is that simple. The minute the ball, if this is a miss and Freeport gets the rebound, the minute the ball gets across half court, you foul immediately.
Well, I would foul them if they got the rebound, Mike.
Oh, I wouldn't do it then.
I'm not going to let them make a 3-pointer off. We saw.
Yeah, but I'm not giving them a chance to get anything 90 feet away from the basket either. The ball's got to come across half court before you foul.
Here's what I'm afraid of. If you do that, you
how
might
about Brady just makes a shot?
Yeah,
that'll work. Then you get out of the way.
But if you wait till they get past half court, you might foul them in the act. We don't want that.
Well, there's got to be. That's the thing, though. You have to be on them. There's got to be somebody, and that's why I'll tell you what. I wouldn't even have anybody down there. I'd have all 5 of my guys in the front court, but you can't because it's going to be a missed shot, and so it's helter-skelter. That's the issue. The question's going to be, with 1 timeout left, if Freeport gets the rebound, does Rich call timeout? I think
they have no timeout.
They have no timeout. Because that's your issue. Steve Meaner's going to check this.
You have no timeouts left?
They're trying to make sure how many. Because here's my point on that, Dean.
Yep.
If they had 1 left and they call one after a missed shot, that's doing Highlands a favor.
All right, Brady, make this and the game's over. That's right. Grab it, Steve.
So now they're trying to make sure how many timeouts Freeport has left.
Remember, ladies, they're the official book. So
home team is the official book is what it is. So that's what we're at right now. So 4.8 seconds to go. So I'm not sure. There's still 1 up there.
Yeah, well.
No, they can't be. If it's up there, they can't be penalized if they take it. Brady Selko, 1 shot.
There it is. Now just walk off the court.
4 seconds. Freeport forecourt, just let it go. It's no good. Courtney, start the bus. The Rams win at 49-45.
Brady Selko made that big foul shot, and Mike, you said it was going to be a 3-part process. There's part 1 tonight. Great game by both teams tonight. Up and down, lots of action. Both teams deserve to win it, that's for sure. It came down to that last shot. But again, like I said, let's go to Valley on Tuesday night and see what happens there.
Well, the Rams have now won 15 consecutive games against Freeport, a streak that dates back all the way until December 12th of 2014, right here at Highlands when Freeport won 63-60, but not tonight. The Rams win at 49-45. They break the 9-game losing streak. We don't got to talk about it anymore. And Highlands with a big performance by Troy Belak and a big free throw by Brady Selko. All right, let's thank everybody here. Thanks to Kean Foster upstairs. Once again, that final score, Highlands 49, Freeport 45. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying so.